Y'all put your hands together for little Zanny.
Hey, the hell we're really trying to give me a new name. I'm still gonna be little daddy. How y'all doing tonight? So I think I'm gonna try to practice some jokes. You know, two whales were swimming off the shore of Japan. And as they were swimming, the male whale seen a whaling ship. And he tells the female, said, that looks like the ship that harpooned my uncle many years ago. So he said, let's swim over and blow out our air holes and turn the boat over. So they did it, and the boat turned over. And the male whale told the female, say, the sailors are getting away. Said, let's swim and gobble them up. The female said, I ain't mad at the blowjob, but I ain't about to swallow no semen. I thought that was a good, hilarious joke. So I'm gonna take y'all back to my days when I was going to school. When I was going to school, you know, the teachers used to ask you like a messed up question. They would ask you questions like, what's the most important punctuation mark? And I said, the period. The teacher said, can you explain? I said, well, I don't know. When my sister missed hers, my mom fainted. My dad got mad, and the next door neighbor moved out of town and never returned. So now my sister's on the mortgage show looking for a baby daddy. Yeah, so I had these jokes down. This is stuff that I never did a long, long time ago. So two priests went to take a shower. And as they get in the shower, they take off their clothes, and they realized there was no soap. Father John said, well, I have soap down in my room. So he goes down to his room to get the soap. He grabs 2 bars of soap, one in each hand. And as he's returning, he sees 3 newly inducted nuns. But he didn't have no clothes on. And he didn't have nowhere to hide. So he stood against the wall and stood like a statue. So when the nuns come down, the nuns look at him and say, oh, he looks so lifelike. So the first nun grabs his manhood and he drops a bar of soap. The second nun grabs his manhood, he drops the other bar of soap. The third nun grabs his manhood, did nothing happen. And so she grabbed it again, did nothing happen. She grabbed it the third time, she said, oh, Mother of God, liquid soap. I be trying, man, doing stuff. You know, so the thing is, you know what? I'm the oldest person in the room. Y'all know that, right? I'll be 71 this year. Yeah. And you talked about the dry month of not getting high. I smoked crack for 29 years. I just got 8 years of sobriety December the 30th. So you still dry, even though you said you went back. Man, can you imagine doing what I did? I followed a young lady thinking that I'm gonna get some sex and go in this house and take one hit, and I was stuck for 29 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna come up short twice. And I didn't even get the sex. And I don't even know who the damn woman was. And I think they tore the house down. Yeah, but you know what, so I ain't make no crack babies, but I was on crack, baby. Yeah, man, that's some crazy stuff. But like I said, I've been sober 8 years. Give that first person that clapped, they remembered to clap on some good shit. But anyway, I had to go through this program, and they say that if you want to stay sober, you got to change your people, places, and things. And the first thing you want to do is get rid of drugs as a phone number. Man, I ain't talked to my daughter since. And y'all be laughing, me and my daughter still ain't talking to this day. Damn. She called me last month, but she didn't call me to wish me Happy New Year's. I don't know what the fuck she called for because I didn't answer my phone. If you didn't fuck with me on New Year's, don't fuck with me now. It's 2026 and I'm doing different shit. I'm not doing 2025 shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I moved on. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to let y'all know how I became a comedian, which y'all probably want to know.
No.
You don't want to know how I became a comedian?
I know.
But hold on, but you should be saying nothing there. Because let the people that don't know say here. Pick up somebody on your side. You know you're taller than me, Sharon, you see she taking advantage of me, right? Because she got height over me and shit. But anyway, yes. I became a comedian. I had this job working at a pickle factory. Yeah, and I had this fantasy of sticking my thing in the pickle slicer. Yeah, I worked there like about 5 to 6 years, and every day I would look in. And I had that fantasy of sticking my thing in the pickle slicer. I even called home and told my wife about it. She said, why would you want to do something like that? What if something happened to it? What am I going to do? I said, honey, it's just a fantasy. So y'all, on my 8th year, I did it. Yeah, I stuck my thing in the pickle slicer. And I went home and told my wife, I said, honey, I did it. She said, did what? I said, I stuck my thing in the pickle slicer. She said, what happened? I said, I got fired. She said, no, the pickle slicer. I said, shit, she got fired too. That's my time, y'all, man. Give it up for Tyrone, man. Keep it up for Don Bar.
Y'all give it up for Little Daddy, man. That boy crazy.